You're back in Astana after a few years. What's the feeling? Is the team change a lot?
I feel this in this team before was more like dividing on the riders. Now is everything come more together. I know the Kazakh guys, not everybody on the first on 19 was speaking English, and now they are learning a lot. This was the first time that I feel it. This is really good things because we can do more group, we can stay more together, and when we work together, we win together.
And maybe right now you have a particular job and particular goal to mark and for classics.
For sure, yes. Also was also for these things because I changed team, and also for new objective, for new stimulus. For sure, I can go in for the classics, and also I would like also to work with Cap for try to beat this record.
Your transfer was announced earlier than his new contract, but did you speak with him?
We was yes for sure we was in contact, and I know it for sure that I know I did only one year with Gav, but I pretty know him, so I was sure 100% that he would like to try to do the record, and so I was pretty know that he would continue the race the year.
I remember 2022 when you were at the Giro with Kaf and the stage he won in Peloton, the stage 3.
Yeah.
He was very happy with your job, you particularly and Morkov.
Yeah.
How important is to have a good relationship with your sprinter and to trust him and he to trust you?
It's really important because you need to see the race. Everybody have to see the race. We can communicate even in the race, but it's not always easy because when you find the moment, you have to go. Like on that special stage, I was working a lot from before to try to keep him there in the front, but I still had something in the legs, and I want to give out everything. So I was still there, and my first goal was one roundabout to take the roundabout in the first position. Because like this is laying out the group. On that moment, we was a bit inside the group, was a bit chaos on it, and when I find immediately the space, I start. They follow me, and the final he won. So this is it's not always easy to find this space. I mean, it's always pretty because sometimes you have the space, but you want to wait a bit because maybe it's too far. Sometimes you go so early, so you have to do it always. You have to learn. You have to lose, and for this you learn. I mean, it's not easy in the training. You can't train this. You can just only do in the race.
Do you remember most of the sprints because you spoke about this stage with a lot of details and you're just the same as Mark in this situation?
Yeah.
He knows a lot of sprints from the past. And
yeah, I pretty remember almost all the win of Cup. Yes, yeah, I pretty remember everything.
And at Quick Step, when you work with Fabio, sometimes you are the last guy, but normally I think you are position 3. What's the difference of these roles?
Depends. I mean, when they change you the position, depends always where you have to start and where you have to leave the sprinter. Depends also the race. How is the finish about the race? I work also a lot with Fabio. We work really good together. Not always was the best because sometimes you do everything perfect, but maybe the sprinter don't win. Or sometimes you do something shit and the sprinter wins. So, but even when the sprinter win and you do something wrong, we have to talk about what I did wrong. This is important to growing up.
And what's the difference of the speed? Is there a difference of the speed because when you're position 3, the sprinter
this for sure. depends also about the race, how is the race, but for sure there's more you stay near the sprinter, more you have to be with the eyes open, and more the speed is high. So when it's the highest speed, you have less time to decide. This is also pretty strange. I mean, if you lose half second, you lose the race maybe.
Cav said that the Morkov is the calm of the unit. Who are you? So, this unit.
I mean, with Marky, I also learn really a lot. Marky really is really an easy guy, even especially in the sprint. I think this is the point of his power because it's pretty fine, and he find always the right moment. This I didn't learn already 100%, but I'm trying to learning. Um, it's not always easy for sure because we are not alone in the race. There is always something changing in the race, especially in the sprint. And when it's changing in the sprint, it's changing really fast. So you can train for 2 months for the specific race, but on that moment, if you are not on the right position, you can lose, even if you are the best. This is not easy. This is also cycling, but yeah, we are trying. We are working together to be there on the right moment for sure.
But next year, a lot of sprinters will have a new teams, like new leadouts, Kerop,
Yes,
Sam Bennett, Fabio. Is it good for you because you, Morky, and Cav,
I think we really have a good train. I mean, when I see the guys, also when I come here on this team, I didn't know almost every guys, but I see the other guys. So there is a lot of guys with a big engine here, and for me, they can do pretty good things. So it's important to find like a glue inside the team that we can bring there with us, we can stay together, and we can do the difference together. It's not only me, Cav, and Marky. It's about everybody. There is a lot of guys. I'm really proud of Day, and I think we can work a lot with Day, and we can do a good train. I know also other team have it for sure, but the difference I think stay inside the group. If you can do more group, if you can more time you stay together, more time you spend together, more I think more successful will be the team.
normally you do the classics. What's
Yes,
your program next year?
I will start in. We do the training camp in Colombia with Marky. Also, we will do the race. There we will try to do some sprint, and after I will do the opening weekend in Belgium and Tirreno, Sanremo, and almost all the classics. For sure, I will do Paris-Roubaix and Flanders, and I will now we decide after for the other because you need also some time to rest because it's not always easy to race every race.
Yeah, maybe from the classics to Tour de France.
This is yeah. Also after Paris Roubaix, we will go in altitude and we will do Tour de France. Yes, for sure.
You're maybe more Roubaix guy than Flanders.
Yeah, this is possible. I love more Roubaix than Flanders for sure.
This is your biggest goal.
Yeah, Roubaix is always my biggest goal, but I know also it's pretty shit race. I mean, because you need a day of your life. You need to be there at 100% of your form, of the legs and everything of the head, but you need also luck. In the last 3 years that I did it, or I crash on the bad way, or I puncture not in a good moment. So this thing together can pass really fast the time, and year per year you are getting old. So this is also these important things. But for sure, it's better Roubaix for me because Flanders is pretty hard, and especially now, like we see on the last year, a lot of climbers coming, and they do a really good difference.
Fireworks starts a lot earlier maybe than expected.
Yeah, for sure. For Flanders, I think 10 years ago was not like this. I mean, now Pogacar's coming and he can do difference unbelievable. but we will try to do something also there. We can do something. Maybe don't wait. We will see.
Are you going to change something in your preparation because you won one big classic, almost, but from the sprint? Now maybe you can change something to be more explosive, or I don't know.
No, we are working almost on the same level. For sure, I'm working on the to be powerful for long time. Maybe not the highest peak, but need power for a long time. This is important also for the classic and for the lead out because if I'm like the third last, I need to bring in high the speed for a long time, like 1 minute or 1 minute and a half. So we are working a lot about this.
And what do you think about the classics generally? Because are they going to be a more explosive, more difficult? Because I don't know, few years ago there were other guys who are fighting for the classics. Right now we have maybe 10 guys who are capable of win wonders or Roubaix.
I think less than 10 guys, really like 5 guys. Uh, is always, I see year by year, the cycling is always changing. We are always going more fast. That's crazy. I mean, always faster. We do always record of the climb, like in Sanremo. This year we did something crazy. I remember. Everything is getting on a high level, and all the little things can do the difference. Maybe if before you say, okay, I can skip this, I can do the other things. Now you have to do it everything on the letter, because you can do a difference on everything, especially out of the bike. I mean, when you eat something, even the nutrition is really important. The recovery also special, because you need to be fresh 100% on the race.
And you said about Paris-Roubaix. During the race, do you feel something or the pain, the cabals, or you are in the zone?
You feel it always after, because during the race you don't feel it a lot, because you have the motivation, you are prepared for it. Also for this we are prepared, and the worst day is always the 1 day or 2 day after that you are destroyed 100%. But if you are prepared of this, you will be fine.